There is an enormous amount of digital media created and consumed every day, from videos on YouTube to blogs to articles published online. Digital media is changing rapidly every year. Although there are many different types of digital content, some are more suitable for use in academic projects like presentations or papers. Let's explore 6 types of digital media that are common, easy to find, and useful when doing research for academic assignments. Websites are created by companies, organizations, media outlets, or individuals. They're a useful way to distribute information to a mass audience. For academic assignments, websites created by nonprofit organizations, academic institutions, and government agencies are often the most useful and credible. You can usually recognize these websites by their .org, .edu, and .gov domain names. The Pew Research Center, for example, is a nonprofit organization that provides information on social issues, public opinion, and demographic trends. Finding relevant information on these kinds of websites often requires some patience and persistence. The sheer quantity of information can be overwhelming, and it's not always well organized. With more and more people using the internet to gather basic news, there are an increasing number of online magazines and journals which only publish their content digitally. The articles are usually written by professional journalists or other relevant experts, and there is often a more formal process of editing and fact-checking. When a website like Huffington Post compiles news from other sources, acting as a secondary source, not all of it may be fact-checked. Vox is an example of a reputable online news magazine that publishes articles on a variety of topics and issues related to the news. Given the fast-paced nature of news production, the credibility of these sources should still be checked. Just because something is published online doesn't make it true. Another common type of online journalism is the blog or weblog. Like articles in a newspaper or magazine, these are generally written by individuals and usually provide information or commentary about a particular subject or issue. One of the more popular astronomy blogs, Bad Astronomy, is written by Phil Platt, an astronomer who holds a PhD in the field. Although many blog authors do have relevant expertise and appropriate credentials, anyone can easily create a blog, and the credibility should always be scrutinized. All it takes is a Google search, and you can find thousands of pictures and videos of all kinds of things. Using YouTube videos and presentations can be a great way to engage your audience, but you still need to be careful that you are using reliable information from credible sources. Now that almost everyone has a video camera in their pocket, the ability to create this type of content is no longer limited to professionals. A good alternative to YouTube are video databases through the Anza library, like Films on Demand and NBC Learn, where videos are arranged by subject categories. Audio information is also widely available through the internet, often through podcasts. These usually consist of a series of audio episodes, either downloaded or streamed online to a computer or a mobile device. Astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson has a weekly radio show that is streamed from the web and features discussions on a range of topics related to astronomy and science more generally. Similar to blogs, podcasts can be created by practically anyone and also need to be assessed for reliability and credibility. One of the more useful types of digital media is the WIKI, or an online database that is collaboratively developed and maintained. The most popular wiki is Wikipedia, the online encyclopedia that actually allows anyone to be a contributor. Although articles on Wikipedia are often edited and usually include sources, it can sometimes be difficult to verify the validity of an article. Wikipedia is a good place to get general information on a topic, but for more specific research, you will need to find more reliable primary sources. A lot of instructors won't let you use Wikipedia for research, so check with your instructor before you begin. Online speeches or presentations are also useful types of digital media content, of which TED Talks are one of the most popular. With a large library of viewable presentations, TED.com is an excellent resource for becoming more knowledgeable about a variety of topics. Even though most of the talks are given by experts in their respective fields, you should still assess the credibility of the source. Throughout this overview of digital media content, we've emphasized the need for being critical in assessing the credibility of these sources. A quick Google search on a topic will often lead to a wealth of information, but it's not always clear who has produced the information and how credible it is.